Welcome to the Bendino Podcast, where we're calling a spade a spade. Great to be here with you guys today. Damiris Dantas out for the rest of the season. That's right. That's right, folks. Damiris Dantas just went through surgery to repair a torn meniscus. And I know what you guys are asking. Ben, when did Damiris Dantas tear her meniscus? That's a great question. I'm actually trying to figure that out myself. It couldn't have been in a game. I'm guessing it was at practice, but we don't even know because it wasn't reported to us, which is odd. A lot of these injuries never really get reported to us. Let's just go back to last year. Caitlin Clark's recovery. The ankle injury. She had a high ankle sprain. She talked about it in her end of the season interview. We didn't even know about it until Scott Agnes spilled the beans about it. And now that there's no Scott Agnes there anymore, now there's just a bunch of stooges around, and none of them decided to ask the question, hey, where's Damiris Dantas been? Hey, what's going on with Damiris Dantas? And then when they found out about it, you know what they were told? Shh, keep it on the quiet. Don't tell anybody. But the good thing is that we have Justine Passat. The good thing is Dantas is out. We can just throw Justine Passat right into the lineup. Wait, what do you mean? Wait, what do you mean we don't have? Oh, that's right. We let Justine Passat walk for no reason. That's a good point. That is a good point. Oh, well, at least when we let her walk, we picked up a quality small ball 5, a stretch 4. At least we did that. Wait, we picked up Bree Hall instead. Oh, that's right. We did pick up Bree Hall instead. The failures of this front office just continue to stack up. Let's get right into it, shall we? Like the video, hype the video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below and subscribe to the channel. That would mean so much to me. Just in from the fever, Damiris Dantas has a torn meniscus in her left knee. She underwent knee surgery yesterday and will miss the remainder of the 2026 WNBA season. Let's hear what Stephanie Metheny has to say.
You guys miss without Damiris?
Well, certainly we'll miss her in the locker room. I mean, we'll miss her.
Stop. You know what she had to say first thing we'll miss her in the locker room? Because the reason they gave the fans for letting Justine Passat walk and keeping Damiris Dantas is not because of her play, not because of what she contributed on the court, because she's a glue. Her locker room presence. She's important to the culture. She's necessary for the team. Well, that went out the window. But Stephanie White has to double down on that, so that's the first thing she's going to say. Shockingly enough.
You guys miss without Damiris?
Well, certainly we'll miss her in the locker room. I mean, we'll miss her. She's a connector, and her personality, and she's a great communicator. She's a vet. We'll miss her ability to stretch the floor on the floor. She can.
Yo, Stephanie, have you been watching her play this year? And I wish Damiris Dantas a speedy, healthy recovery. Speedy, healthy recovery. But have you seen her shoot this year? You know she doesn't. The only thing Damiris Dantas stretches on the floor is like when she's getting ready before games, and she does stretches on the floor. That's the only thing. Again, wish her a speedy recovery. But damn, have you been watching these games?
Knock down a shot. She can give us a different look from that position as well.
Will she not be with you guys at all the rest of the way with this?
I'm not sure. I think it'll probably depend on what her recovery looks like.
Just what was the process in? I know you guys said it was precautionary last Wednesday against Connecticut, Michigan, to you guys on the road trip.
Yep.
Just what was the process of getting that testing and then ultimately?
Yeah, I think the first part of the process is just rehab to see if you can minimize symptoms and get stronger and eliminate or some of the effects. And when you go through rehab and you don't get the desired effects, then you take the next step. And the next step was the surgery consultation and then ultimately the surgery.
I blame Chloe Peterson for this. I blame Chloe Peterson and hold the phone sideways Hank for not reporting on this Damiris Dantas situation. They still haven't even come out and told us that AB had a torn meniscus. That's what they still didn't tell us that. That's the little thing that Scott Agnes leaked through the grapevine. Another reason why they canned his ass, because he's actually letting us know. But they still haven't actually said those words come out their mouth. And you know why I don't blame Tony East? You know what? Tony East is shout out to Tony. At least he's being a good sport. At least he's being a good sport. He said he's been on vacation for a week plus before today. Shout out to you, Tony. You've been on vacation. Fair enough. Justin from the Fever. Tony at least being a good sport, deserved, but I've been on vacation for a week plus. Now, taking vacation in the middle of the WNBA season, that's interesting to me. That seems like taking vacation in the middle of holiday season, in the middle of Thanksgiving season. If you work retail, you don't really do it then. But okay. I mean, it's not like we've seen like Woj or Shams or Adam Schefter. I mean, we've never really seen those guys report news from vacation. So, wait, we have still two different ball games. I will blame Chloe Peterson because Chloe Peterson didn't tell me she's on vacation. Tony, you just threw him over the bus. Chugga, choo, threw him on the train. Damn. All right, fair enough. Damiris Dantas missed the rest of the season after undergoing surgery repair. Let's get into these reactions, man. We haven't taken a look at the Indiana Fever reaction page in a while. This is no longer their Twitter page. This is the reaction page. So the morons covering the Fever couldn't report this. Damn. It would be nice if the Fever still had Justine Passat. Oh, well, that would require a competent front office. We are wishing Dantas a speedy recovery. I wish the front office was honest about what was going on with her sooner. It would be nice if we still had, again, yes, we all wish Damiris Dantas a speedy recovery. It almost begs the question, what do they do with Damiris Dantas in practice? Because remember last year, she had a random concussion that kept her out for an extent. Like, wait, when did you get a concussion? When did you got one in practice? I guess so. And now she's not with the team. Wait, where has Damiris Dantas been at? Oh, she has a meniscus that nobody told us about. Oh, that's interesting. Like, what do they do with her in practice? That's my question. Crazy work. The Fever dark side are calling for a vote of no confidence. This is who we got rid of. Damn, bruh. Damiris Dantas hasn't played since 7/17 and was getting DMPs since 7/18. They knew this happened at least 2 weeks ago and refused to report it due to backlash. The trade deadline happened 3 days ago, and the Fever made no attempt to get a verified backup for Boston. Damn! Shout out to Jamel Hill. Jamel! Wishing for a thorough recovery. Yes, we wish Dantas a thorough recovery. This probably been happened, but you all have reporters scared to report basic information. Free Scott Agnes. Free Scott. We didn't realize how good we had it. We didn't realize how good we had it with Christy. We didn't realize how good we had it with Katie Lou Samuelson. We didn't realize how good we had it with Scott Agnes either. Damn. Be careful what you wish for. It stands true today. Grass isn't always greener on the other side. Damn. We learned the hard way, haven't we? You could have kept Justine in the first place. Tough injury and sucks. Yep, I suppose that's better than undergoing unsuccessful. Fair enough. Well, we know she wasn't injured in a game, huh? Crazy work, right? When did this again, what do you guys do in practice? Now, shout out to the Pope, because he talked to the Vanderbilt player. And what did the Vanderbilt player say? Stephanie Wright runs us ragged in practice. Stephanie White we worked harder in practices than we did in the game in the middle of the season. Not gearing up for the season to get in shape. In the middle of the season, practice made games seem like walkthroughs. Wow. A lot of injuries seem to be happening in practice. Like last year, Kalen Clark's quad just came in practice. Oh man, it sure is interesting. It sure is interesting. Lexi Holt too, randomly Lexi Holt to start off the preseason unavailable. Wait, when did Lexi Holt get? Yeah, that sure is interesting. Justine Passat, they told us Justine Passat had leg issues in preseason. Remember? Remember Justine Passat had some type of. And what does Justine say? Oh, don't trust the media. It's like, wait, when did that happen though? Because that sure is interesting. It sure is interesting. Back brace here, back brace there. What's going on over there? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. That means so much to me. See you next time, and as always, take it easy.